I'm staring at a spreadsheet with my friend's financial data, and I see a number that makes my heart sink: $43,219. That's how much she owes in debt, and it's spread across 7 different credit cards, a car loan, and a personal loan. She's 32 years old, making $58,000 a year, and she's been struggling to make ends meet. I'm not sure how she's been keeping up with the payments, but I know she's been using the snowball method to try and pay off the credit cards with the smallest balances first. But here's the thing, she's not even touching the principal on most of these debts. She's just paying the minimums, and it's going to take her over 20 years to pay off the car loan alone. I know she's not alone in this struggle. Millions of people in the US are dealing with debt, and it's not just the amount that's the problem, it's the interest rates, the fees, and the feeling of being trapped. So, I want to share with you the 5 financial accounts that everyone should have opened before they turn 35. These accounts can help you build wealth, pay off debt, and achieve financial freedom. And the best part is, you can start using them today. First, you need a high-yield savings account. This is where you'll store your emergency fund, and it's essential for covering unexpected expenses, like car repairs or medical bills. I recommend using a bank like Ally or Marcus, which offer high-yield savings accounts with interest rates around 2% APY. That's 20 times more than what you'd get from a traditional savings account. For example, if you have $10,000 in a high-yield savings account, you can earn around $200 in interest per year. That may not seem like a lot, but it's free money that can add up over time. Second, you need a budgeting account. This is where you'll track your income and expenses, and make sure you're not overspending. I recommend using a budgeting app like Mint or You Need a Budget, an app, which can help you categorize your expenses and set financial goals. For instance, let's say you want to save $1,000 per month for a down payment on a house. You can set up a budgeting plan that allocates 30% of your income towards savings, and the rest towards expenses. By using a budgeting app, you can make sure you're on track to meet your goals. Third, you need a debt repayment account. This is where you'll focus on paying off high-interest debt, like credit cards or personal loans. I recommend using a debt repayment app like Credit Karma or Payoff, which can help you prioritize your debts and make extra payments. For example, if you have a credit card with a balance of $2,000 and an interest rate of 18%, you can use a debt repayment app to pay off the principal balance and save around $1,500 in interest over the next year. Fourth, you need a retirement account. This is where you'll save for your future, and it's essential for building wealth over time. I recommend using a retirement account like a Roth IRA or a 401k, which offer tax benefits and high returns. For instance, if you contribute $5,000 per year to a Roth IRA, you can earn around 7% in returns per year, which can add up to over $1 million in 30 years. Lastly, you need an investment account. This is where you'll grow your wealth over time, and it's essential for achieving financial freedom. I recommend using an investment app like Robinhood or Vanguard, which offer low fees and high returns. For example, if you invest $1,000 per month in a diversified portfolio, you can earn around 8% in returns per year, which can add up to over $100,000 in 10 years. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I get started with these accounts? Well, it's easier than you think. You can open a high-yield savings account online in just a few minutes, and you can start tracking your expenses with a budgeting app right away. You can also start investing with just $100, and you can begin saving for retirement with a small monthly contribution. So, what's the first step you can take today? Drop your biggest debt in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I want to help you get started on your financial journey. If you're struggling with debt, don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of people have paid off their debt and achieved financial freedom, and you can too. If that just clicked for you, hit like, it tells me to keep making this kind of content. And if you know someone who's struggling with debt, send them this video. It could be the wake-up call they need to start their financial journey. Now, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take the next 30 days to open these 5 financial accounts and start using them to build wealth and pay off debt. You can do it, and I'll be here to support you every step of the way. In the next video, I'll be sharing the exact plan I used to pay off $27,000 in debt on a $40,000 salary. It's a story you won't want to miss, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's take a closer look at the impact of interest rates on debt repayment. For example, if you have a credit card with a balance of $5,000 and an interest rate of 22%, you could end up paying over $1,100 in interest alone over the next year, assuming you only make the minimum payments. But, if you were to negotiate a lower interest rate, say 12%, you could save around $500 in interest over the same period. That's a significant difference, and it's worth exploring options like balance transfer credit cards or debt consolidation loans to reduce your interest rates. Another important aspect to consider is the role of credit scores in determining interest rates. Generally, people with excellent credit scores, above 750, can qualify for lower interest rates, around 10 to 12%, while those with poor credit scores, below 600, may be stuck with higher interest rates, upwards of 25 to 30%. This highlights the importance of maintaining a good credit score, as it can save you thousands of dollars in interest over the life of a loan. In addition to the 5 financial accounts I mentioned earlier, it's also essential to have a solid understanding of investment options. For instance, index funds have been shown to outperform individual stocks over the long term, with average returns of around 7 to 8% per year. This is because they provide broad diversification, reducing the risk of any one particular stock or sector. Moreover, index funds often have lower fees compared to actively managed funds, which can eat into your returns over time. To illustrate the power of compound interest, let's consider an example. Suppose you start investing $500 per month in a tax-advantaged retirement account, such as a 401k or IRA, and earn an average annual return of 7%. After 10 years, your total contributions would be $60,000, but your account balance could be over $100,000, thanks to the magic of compound interest. This demonstrates the importance of starting early and being consistent with your investments, as it can lead to significant wealth accumulation over time. Now, let's explore the concept of debt consolidation. If you have multiple debts with high interest rates, consolidating them into a single loan with a lower interest rate can simplify your payments and save you money. For example, if you have 3 credit cards with balances of $2,000, $3,000, and $5,000, and interest rates of 18%, 20%, and 22%, respectively, you could consolidate them into a single personal loan with an interest rate of 12%. This would not only reduce your monthly payments but also save you around $1,500 in interest over the next year. Furthermore, it's crucial to prioritize needs over wants when it comes to budgeting. Let's say you earn $4,000 per month and have essential expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries that total $2,500. You should allocate the remaining $1,500 towards savings, debt repayment, and non-essential expenses like entertainment and hobbies. By prioritizing your needs, you can ensure you're making progress towards your financial goals while still enjoying some discretionary spending. To take your financial planning to the next level, consider using the 50/30/20 rule. Allocate 50% of your income towards essential expenses, 30% towards non-essential expenses, and 20% towards savings and debt repayment. This will help you strike a balance between enjoying your life today and building wealth for the future. For instance, if you earn $6,000 per month, you would allocate $3,000 towards essential expenses, $1,800 towards non-essential expenses, and $1,200 towards savings and debt repayment. In terms of investment strategies, dollar cost averaging can be an effective approach. This involves investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the market's performance. By doing so, you can reduce the impact of market volatility and avoid making emotional decisions based on short-term fluctuations. For example, if you invest $1,000 per month in a diversified portfolio, you'll be buying more shares when the market is low and fewer shares when the market is high, which can help you smooth out your returns over time. Finally, let's talk about the importance of tax-advantaged accounts. Utilizing tax-advantaged accounts such as 401k, IRA, or Roth IRA can help you save for retirement while reducing your tax liability. For instance, if you contribute $5,000 to a traditional IRA, you may be able to deduct that amount from your taxable income, which can result in significant tax savings. Additionally, the money in these accounts grows tax-free, which can lead to substantial wealth accumulation over the long term.